Hey there, I'm Parth Doshi, exploring the field of RPA and sharing my learnings with you by making videos. So, this is the next video in the playlist of UI automation next activities. Now, in this video, let me give you first a quick overview of what we'll be seeing in this video. So, in this video, we are going to create employee ID cards by using a template file. So, first of all, for this workflow to run and to drag the activities, we need to install two packages. The first one is uipath.word activities, and the second one is uipath.ui next.activities. Now you can install both of these packages from manage packages. Now what we are going to do is basically we have details of employees. So here we have name, email, and phone number. So we have details of 4 employees. Now we want to create a digital ID card from them. So which will have their name, email, and phone number. That's what we are going to include for now. So what we are going to do is we will have this particular template. So you can see this is an employee ID card, name, email, phone, and I think we can include one more row, that is okay. So that will be insert. This can be ID. Now let's add in the Excel file as well. ID column. Now 1001, 1002, 1003, and 1004. So what we are going to do is basically we are going to read this Excel file. After reading the Excel file, we are going to store the data in our variables, and that variables we are going to use and create different ID cards. So we are using a Word document. You can see over here, this is the Word document template, but we will use this template and create a PDF file of the ID cards. I will explain what I'm doing right now in detail as well. Okay, yeah, okay. So now let's start with building the workflow. So first of all, we are reading the Excel file using read range activity of the workbook. So you need to search in activities, that is read range, and you need to drag this particular activity. So if you drag this one, then you also need to drag Excel application scope. So once done that, we are storing the output in our details data table, as you can see over here. After that, we are using for each row activity. So for each row activity we are using, and for each row in the details data table, that is this particular row, you can see over here. So we are going to read each of the row and store this data of each row in a variable. So we are storing name in name variable, email in email, contact in contact, and ID in ID. Now after that, what we are going to do, so once this is done, what we need to do is open our Excel file. So for that, you need to drag Word application scope inside the for each loop and indicate your template file. So you can have whatever template you want depending upon the ID card you want to create. Now once this ID card is open, or this particular template is open, we need to type the name, email, phone number, and the ID card. So once we type all this, what we are going to do is we are going to save this Word doc and convert it into a PDF. So let's see how we can do that. Now once this is done, now here we are using UI automation next activities, as I stated in the start. So for that, I need to drag this particular use application browser. So whenever you want to use any UI automation next activities, you need to use all of them inside the browser. So let's indicate our application. So you need to click on indicate application and click over here. Now what you need to do is, since we are already opening this file and reading it, you need to remove this application path from here. No need to put anything, and you need to keep this selector as it is, since we are every time going to open the template file only. Now the first thing which we are going to do is type into, and we are going to type the variable name. Let me indicate this on the screen. So this is what we are going to indicate. Now here we are going to indicate, since you will see there is duplicate rows, so these are all blank, so we need to indicate an anchor. So we are going to do this and confirm. So now name is confirmed. Similarly, we need to do it for email. This, and also we'll specify the anchor, and here what we have to pass is email. Now we have third one, that is type into. Again indicate. Now we are going to indicate the phone number along with the anchor. So basically we are indicating anchor, so our workflow knows that where it has to type and which is the anchor we are indicating. Now the phone is our contact variable, and after that the last one which we are going to indicate is the ID card. So again this, and we are going to indicate this as the anchor. Confirm. So now here we are going to pass the variable ID. Okay, so now what we have done is we have completed the first part of our workflow, that is we have read the Excel file, we have opened the template file, and we are typing in to the each field. Now what we need to do is we need to save this file. So we will again go to the Word and save Word file as. So here we are going to save it with our name variable. And now once we save this, okay, we are going to export to PDF. So we are going to convert this file to PDF. So our file is going to be of name. Also, if there will be any existing or old ID cards in your particular folder, it will replace that Word document and then export it to the PDF. So both these activities are available in the Word package which we installed. As you can see over here, there is save Word file as, and then there is export to PDF. So we have completed the second and third part, that is we are saving the file with the name of the employee, and we are exporting it to the PDF with the same name. Now we have successfully completed all the steps over here. So let me save this, close both the files, this one, also save this, since I added the ID card column right now. Okay, now let me close this template as well. Also let me save this and close. Okay, save. Now let's run the workflow and let's see if we are able to create all the ID cards, and we'll be seeing output here once I refresh after the workflow is run. So now I'm running the workflow. So now it is reading the Excel file. As you can see, we have slow step also to check each of the process. Now this particular template is open. Now it should type the name of the first employee. Okay, so there is some error. Let's stop the workflow. Okay, so as we saw, it typed in the wrong one. Let me close this. Okay, so the problem was our cursor was by default over here. So once we click on tab, it will go over here and start typing. So we need to change that. Let's do that. So we'll add an hotkey over here after this. So we are going to drag the activity, keyboard shortcuts. over here, add shortcut manually, and then tab. So let me save the workflow and let's run it again to see if we are having any errors or not. So because the reason behind I didn't edit this part is to tell you like what can the problems come while you try to implement such kind of use cases. So let's see now whether it's working or not. So now as you can see, it is working perfectly fine. That was just because our cursor was not on the proper position to write the text. We were facing that problem. So it has created the first file for us. Now it will start creating the second ID card. It has successfully converted to the PDF. That was the process going. So it took a time. Now this is the second ID card getting created. We have total 4 entries as we saw. Now again saving. So it is saving the Word file and converting it to the doc, the PDF. Now it is creating the third one. So this is a use case which you can use to create the ID card. So you can have different templates according to your requirement and you can convert them into the PDF. Now one more use case where can this particular kind of workflow be useful is in creating invoices. So if you have an Excel file with all the details, what you can do is you can just read the Excel file, save the data in the variables, and then have a template of invoice where you can just create the invoice according to the client's name, or you can include date or whatever is your invoice number stored in the variable. So you can do that and convert it into a PDF. I will try to make a video on that itself of like having a invoice template and building a PDF using the same procedure. So I will try to create that use case and complete implementation video on how you can do that as well. But for now, this is the use case which we are seeing in this particular tutorial. I think we are almost done with all of them. Maybe this was the last one, the fourth entry. Okay, so we have all the 4 files with us. Let me refresh this and check out all the, so you can see we have docs as well and we have PDF as well. So if you want to edit anything you can do that. Let me open first all 4 of them and then we'll see. Okay, so now as you can see over here we have successfully created a complete ID card workflow in just I think within 10 to 15 minutes. So this is how you can use this particular packages and the workflow steps to create a use case on how to create ID cards. Let's just do a quick recap of what we saw in this video. So first what we did is we had an Excel file of data. So we read the data from the file. After that we stored that variable in, we stored the values from the Excel file into the variables. After that we always opened our one template file of ID card. We wrote the data into that using UI automation next activities and type into activities. After that, we again came back to Word activities. We used 2 activities that was save Word file as and export to PDF. And we saved all the documents and the PDFs with the name of the employee. Thank you for watching the complete video. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, to explore more amazing use cases and interesting topics. Also, please do press the bell icon to stay updated to all the new videos I upload. Thank you.